daughter has a time sharing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All
we
right.
come up here once a year.
Okay, cool. That's fun. Are you guys all born and raised in Florida?
No.
No?
Yeah. I am.
You are?
Yeah.
You a Floriginal like me?
Most of us are.
Yeah, we're Floriginals.
Yeah.
We're original Floridian folk.
There's not too many of them.
No, man, we're hard to come by. We are hard to come by. So, what was your favorite part of Universal?
All we did was walk around and look at stuff.
we went to
Bubba Gumps and ate lunch.
Bubba Gumps?
Yeah, just walked around the city walk.
Okay. Y'all didn't do none of the scary stuff?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
They did that at the hotel.
You got what? They got scary stuff at the hotel.
Yeah, there was a haunted
What you
house.
talking about? They got their own haunted house?
Yeah.
Or y'all make your own haunted house?
They have their own.
Yeah, they do?
Yeah.
I'll be dang, man. All right, we going to Winter Garden. Man, y'all got a good fancy spot out yonder, huh? Yeah, you do.
So how long you been doing this?
I've been doing this for about 3 months, driving Uber.
Oh, yeah?
And I started my YouTube channel
Oh, yeah?
about 4 days ago.
Huh.
What's your YouTube channel?
The Floriginal. How about it? Look at that. Is that the biggest hillbilly QR code you ever seen in your life or what?
Scan
I
it.
need to get the...
Yeah,
I got
that's yours. Take it.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. Y'all scan it. Check out the videos. I got 15 videos and 7 subscribers. Tell me what you think.
Using the right 3 lanes, make a slight left turn on Hollywood Way.
Need some light?
Yeah.
How about that?
Alright.
Yeah. You doing okay? You sure?
I sure am.
All right. Y'all need anything, let me know.
A beer.
Oh, all right now. Well, I'm going to have you there in about 25 minutes, and then
Okay.
you can get you that beer.
Where's my
Pull it
scanner?
back a little
There?
bit, buddy.
I don't have my glasses on. The scanner, where is it at?
Oh, the QR scanner?
I said you can take this and do them when you get there.
I can just search it.
Yeah. The Floriginal. I know, yeah. I pulled that out and I showed some people I had before. They're like, good God, that's the biggest QR code I ever seen in my life. I was like, I know, it's supposed to be about that big.
Right.
I said, but I'm country. And in the country, we do everything bigger. I said, so, there it is. And they scanned it and got it. Did you find it, buddy?
Yeah, I got it.
Yep, I got it.
You got it? That's me right there. 7 subscribers. This is day number 5. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Some people told me I should do it. Everybody got it scanned. We done with the light?
Yeah.
Yeah? How y'all doing back there in the backpack?
Good.
Doing pretty good?
Yeah.
All right. Got plenty of leg room?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, good. Everybody comfortable with the air conditioning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good deal. You feel the air back there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. So we just tooling on along here. We're going to go out to Winter Garden, Florida. So you got you some Bubba Gump. Did you find it?
Yeah.
You did? All right.
I even got some leftover Philly shrimp.
Well, we're going to name this video Bubba Gump with an S on it. That's what I do is in my videos,
In a quarter mile, turn left
just
on
have a
Adventure Way,
one-word
using the
name.
left 2 lanes.
We're going to call this one Bubba Gumps. I like it. I got one that I'm going to call Tin Roof. I got one that I'm going to call Latina Rice Krispie Treats. That was a 2-part series there. It was a lady going into Latina dance night or something like that, and then they had some guy in Las Vegas that picked them up and took them for a ride, and then when they got out the car, he asked them if they wanted some Rice Krispie Treats. I was like, you was in Vegas? He said, yeah. I was like, don't do it. No way, don't do it, man. Don't eat them Rice Krispie Treats. And then I got, what did I say? Oh, my first one of the day. They were kind of lame, highfalutin people, and then towards the end of it, they started getting kind of into it and started talking about stuff and telling me like funny Uber stories and stuff. So I'm just going to label that one, wait for it. Because it's about 17 minutes of, well, it's about the last 4 minutes of it. I'm just going to put wait for it. You know how they do them videos sometimes? And it seems like you're watching it forever and it's just like, wait for it. Yeah, but it was really good at the end there. They was funny. They told me a great story. And, well, I suppose I could share it with you. But I don't know, then you won't watch the video. I got to get them views, man. I got to get them views.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, yeah, I got a whopping 7 subscribers and 15 videos. Woohoo, I'm on the road to luxury. Watch out. But I drive around and I have so much fun doing it, and I love to make people laugh and have conversations. I am so happy you guys aren't like my last people.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my God. Talk about a stick in the mud. Good God almighty. I don't know where they came from, but I'm already ready for them to go back. I didn't think that ride would end quick enough, man. I was like, good Lord. Guys over here GPSing me. They're back there in the back talking about boogers, whispering. I'm like, hey, won't you be wiping that on the back of my damn seat now? Good Lord, have mercy, man. So, yeah, I was just like, good God. And then I get a lot of people in here that, no, I'd rather not do that. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. You know, and then it just takes away my thunder, man. I can't get out there and be me and have fun with it. And then after I tell them, well, I done stopped recording now, because they look at it and they're like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. I want to do that. I'm like, yeah, I already turned the camera off. You said no. But you're the superstar, so you got to tell me the story. You're the one sitting up in the front seat. They're seeing your face. So what's good, buddy? Nothing. What are you talking about?
Tired.
You didn't have fun?
All we did was walk around, but I mean, it was fun at some parts.
Some parts? What parts was fun?
Just hanging out.
Hanging out? Yeah, hanging out with the family, walking around. He said a lot of people. Man, you ain't kidding. There's a lot of people in there. I remember one time I went over there and I sat in that line, and once you make that left turn, you're stuck. There ain't nowhere to make no U-turns. There ain't nowhere to get out of there. And you're just stuck in it. And I got stuck in that dang line for an hour. For $15.
Oh, God.
That's what I said. Lord, I hope they tip good. Lord have mercy. Do you know I drove them all the way to Kissimmee and they did not tip me one damn red cent? I said, well, that's all right. I'll get it on the next one. Yeah, I don't know. That was before dash cam, because I sure would have had something to say about that. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it. We got to keep it full original. We're good and we're sweet to everybody. We're raised in the South. We respect everybody and we let everybody go on about their business and don't mess with them. And we try to have as much fun as possible. But I tell you what I hear a lot is I hear a lot about people getting in cars and they don't say a word to nobody, and you know, the drivers don't talk to nobody. It's the rudest or most inconsiderate ride that they've ever had. I'm like, well, you know, we feel the same way. I mean, after all, you are getting in our car. We are toting you to wherever you want to go. And when you don't talk to us, we feel the same way. Now, how about that? And they just don't, nobody want to talk to us, and they always tell me about this and that and the other, and then I get sticks in the mud like my last passengers. I'm like, well, talk about making you feel uncomfortable. What about making us feel uncomfortable? In our own zone, in our own, you know, vehicle. This is our sanctuary. This is where we work. Sometimes this is where we sleep. No, I'm just kidding. I go home every night. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I'll catch me a cat nap, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll definitely lay this seat back and get some Z's. Yes, I certainly will.
Until you hear your zing.
Yeah, until I hear that thing go, ba-da-da-da-dum. Like, Lord, who's pulling me out of my good cat nap to go somewhere? It better be a good one right now. We can't be riding around for free, man. Gas is expensive. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you enjoy it?
I do. I have a lot of fun with it. I get to meet a lot of people from around the world and around the country, and I get to meet a lot of Floriginals. You know, today, this is the most Floriginals I've had in one day. I mean, I had, I've got you from Sarasota. I had 3 people back there earlier today from
2
Pensacola.
miles, keep left to stay on
And I had
Interstate
another
4 West.
couple that, let me see, where in the world they say they was from? South Florida somewhere. I don't know, you get too far down past Kissimmee and I forget about all that down there because that's too crazy. I don't go down yonder. I went down to Tampa once and I went down to Miami once and I'm like, nope, shit, no, I ain't doing that no more.
That was rough, man.
Yeah, it sure did, man. I went down there and Lord have mercy. Nope, me neither. I'm like, well, I ain't doing that no more.
Ran cruise down there.
Oh, did you?
Get a rental car, get back.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, we couldn't get a rental car for nothing.
Oh, man.
Then we had to take a Uber all the way from Miami to Sarasota.
Oh, boy, that was a high dollar trip.
And the guy didn't have
In 1
any
mile,
gas.
keep left to
Oh,
stay on
man,
Interstate
come on
4
now.
West.
No gas, no money.
I've been hearing all about crap like that going on, man, and I'm tell you what, y'all better knock that shit off. Yeah, tell them about it, man. The lady I had in here, she got picked up from the airport the other day, and the guy had a Tesla, and he got her out of the airport about 3 miles down the road and said he had to pull over and
In a
charge
half mile,
his
keep
vehicle.
left to stay on Interstate
I'm like,
4
are you
West
serious?
using the left 3 lanes.
That's like somebody saying I got to pull over and get gas, but I ain't got no money. I mean, that is just a scam sham right there, man, and that should not be tolerated by anybody. You should report them. That is craziness, because, I mean, that's just straight up inconsiderate and rude. If you don't know the capabilities of your vehicle, you definitely don't need
Using
to
the
be
left 3 lanes, keep left to stay on
accepting
Interstate 4
trip
West.
requests and then expecting your passenger to pay for it. They're already paying for it, man. That's craziness right there. I tell everybody, you know.
We had to fill up his car twice just to get us home.
What? Oh, come on.
About $400.
Between filling his car up and what you had to pay him to get you home? $400? Good God Almighty, that's highway robbery, man. That's worse than the taxi service. That guy might have been an undercover mirrors driver. You don't ever know, man. Good God Almighty. He could have been. What do you think? He could have been a dang undercover mirrors driver. Lord have mercy. Yeah, but this whole... No, after an experience like that, all the chaos down there, and then you got to deal with some bum like that, man, that rakes me over the coals, man. I don't like that at all. And I mean, it's just shitty people taking advantage of good people. That's all that amounts to. Did he even speak a lick of English? Come on, man. Daggum, y'all got to straighten up.
It
Ain't no
wasn't
damn.
after you found out where you were going, they were mad.
Did they?
He had to pull over. He didn't even know what he accepted.
Oh,
he had to
no.
pull over. He was mad and call his wife and ask if she could make it go.
Oh, come on.
But don't accept something unless you find out where you're going.
Well, that's the thing, and they got to work a little bit harder and etch their way up the scale. And then what happens is the higher tier you are, the more information they give you on the trip. Like this thing told me, okay, they're over here at the Universal pickup area, and you're taking them over here to Winter Garden, and it just gives me the cross street. Doesn't give me the exact address, but it tells me how many miles it is, how long it's going to take me to get you guys down there, and it shows everything right here. We got 14 minutes and 8 more miles to go. So, and I mean, yeah, I was guilty of that at first too. I'd be like, what in the hell? Where am I going? Oh, daggone, man, I don't want to go there. And And then, but you know, then I had to start, you know, reading them and looking at them, so I wasn't that guy. And then it was like, oh man, all right. So yeah, I've had to learn a lot too, but I only been doing it about 3.5 months. But I really have a lot of fun with it. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Except for like my last passengers, I was just like, man.
Now, did you retire and go into this, or?
Yeah, pretty much. I drove a semi for 25 years cross country, and a lot of people tell me, well, that's why you got so much to say. You ain't talked to nobody for 25 years. I said, well, goodness, you know what? You might be right. I said, you know, I try to have fun and make it as comfortable as possible for everybody, because, I mean, there's nothing weirder than getting in somebody's car you ain't never met in your life. You probably ain't never going to see them again, but I call it our 28-minute relationship. So I try to make the best of it. However long the ride is, that's our relationship. You know, and we either going to get along or we're going to fight all the way, and I like to get along with everybody. I do. Now, if I could have a beer to help me get along with some of them, I surely would, but then that would defeat the whole purpose of me being an Uber driver, now wouldn't it? If I'm driving around as drunk as my passengers, well, that's not so good. And I have heard some stories about that too. Uber driver picked them up, they were drunker than they was, or they had to stop and get some coffee because they was drunk and they was falling asleep behind the wheel and all this kind of riffraff. I'm like, good Lord, have mercy, what in the world's going on around here? So I was just like, well, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to be the best, most fun, and I'm going to have all kinds of good stories to tell in case they don't have no stories, but that was a pretty damn good story you got there.
Yeah.
And, yeah, $400 from Miami to Sarasota. Was you with them? No, you wasn't with them?
No.
Oh, okay.
You were watching us. How do you not know? You were the one watching us.
Oh, I don't remember. That's what, how many years ago?
I don't know, like 2 or 3.
Many years ago?
2 or 3.
Yeah. See, I'm getting old. I forget about that.
Man, I just turned 50. I can't remember what I did yesterday. I got to go home and watch the cam and be like, oh, dang, that's right. What was I going to call them again? Burnt cookies. Yeah, that's the one. Burnt cookies it was. I got one on there called...
Where the Florida?
The Floriginal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty unique one, huh?
Yeah.
I came up with that one myself. I was riding around drinking coffee, eating my donut about this time of night. I was like, man, an OG, I'm 50 years old. I ain't no damn OG. So I had to think of something different, so I came up with the Floriginal. And it's kind of catchy. The one lady told me, she's like, the Floriginal. It's like you're the one and only. I'm like, well, shit, I better be. I'm the only one I know. Until I meet some more, like you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Floriginals.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
to say that. We've been here pretty much our whole life.
Absolutely. Well, anything over 25 years, you guys ain't transplants. You're Floriginals.
Yeah, but we got married here 41 years ago.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you. I was 9 years old when you got married, boy. What kind of fun was that back then, huh? Lordy B, boy, you guys know all about them good times.
Oh, yeah. Movie theaters, drive-ins.
Oh, buddy, the movie theaters and the drive-ins and the, what they call that, the fish under the sea dance, that dang Back to the Future movie. All that kind of good fun stuff. Boy, these kids don't know nothing about that these days.
No.
Sure don't. Yep, we riding on along now. Boy, we're cooking with Crisco, ain't we?
On the way here, we hit some traffic again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's always traffic around here in the afternoons, and then on Friday and Saturday nights. You'd think the dang drag races was going on or something around here.
We had to stop and get her gas too.
Oh, yeah?
Last one.
The one that brought you there?
Yeah.
No, come on, man. Lord have mercy.
I've been down since 6 o'clock this morning. You wouldn't mind if I stopped and get gas? I'm like, oh, God.
And then they didn't have no money, so y'all had to buy the gas.
He's orange and full of